President Zelensky quite brought the house down on Capitol Hill, or should that be two houses down, in his address to the joint meeting of the US Congress. It would appear that the US lawmakers sat down less to listen to him than stand up and applaud. And it all began with a long standing ovation that seemed just to go on and on. And if that is any indication, and it certainly seems it is, President Zelensky need not have worried about continued financial support from the US Congress. But the fact is that some congressmen have expressed misgivings about the extent of US financial support to Ukraine in fighting off the Russians, and Zelensky addressed those concerns particularly. He thanked the Congress for its financial assistance thus far, and as he said, for what it may be willing to decide in the future. He said the support is not charity but an investment in global security, and that Ukraine handles that support in the most responsible way. Zelensky drew parallels quite cleverly between its struggles and those of the US through its history. It was an emotional appeal that resonated strongly in the chamber. He spoke of the courage of the Ukrainians, that against all odds and all the doom and gloom early on, Ukraine did not fall. Ukraine, he said, is alive and kicking. It has defeated Russia, he said, in the battle of the minds of the world. Russians, he said, now must defeat Kremlin in their minds. Zelensky spoke particularly of Bakhmut, which has been under heavy Russian siege for months, that he visited just before heading to Washington. He said Ukraine had artillery to fight there, but not enough. By some accounts, the fall of Bakhmut to the Russians could be imminent. Ukraine needs very much more artillery. That costs more money. The message was clear. Zelensky sounded confident of winning the war. He certainly seems to have won over the US Congress.
The occupiers have a significant advantage in artillery. They have an advantage in ammunition. They have much more missiles and planes than we ever had. And it's true, but our defense forces stand. Ukraine holds its lines and will never surrender. Let this flag stay with you, ladies and gentlemen. This flag is a symbol of our victory in this war. We stand, we fight, and we will win because we are united. Ukraine, America, and the entire free world. Just one thing.
This flag was flown over the Capitol today in honor of the President's visit.
Thank you. I will take it. I think